Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe here, coming at you today from Town Hall 9, and as promised, we're going to get into the Goblin Knife a little bit better. So we're going to be discussing what I feel is one of the best Dark Elixir farming strategies at Town Hall 9, and the composition, you can change it to be whatever you want it to be. In this case here, I got 20 Giants, 25 Archers, a lot of Goblins, a few Wall Breakers, 2 Heal, 1 Jump, 1 Rage, and then 1 Poison for the event of Clan Castle Troops. Now, in the previous video, we discussed my upgrade order and that I intended on using 2 of my builders to continuously upgrade my heroes up to level 30 at Town Hall 9. So it does take a long period of time for the upgrade time, so this gives you a lot of opportunity to farm Dark Elixir, and if you have a fast method of doing so, it'll go quickly for you. It's actually a very easy strategy as long as you understand the mechanics of it, and that's what we're going to do here. From here, we're going to go into a step by step, and that way you can understand what I'm looking for and how I'm going about using this strategy to collect Dark Elixir. Alright guys, so step 1 is identify that loot. You're looking for bases with more than 2,500 Dark Elixir on it. Next, you're going to check the 2 Dark Elixir drills. Make sure you check those windows to make sure that the Dark Elixir is not maxed out in them. Next is the Town Hall and the Dark Elixir storage. Both of these hold percentage of the Dark Elixir on the base, as well as the Clan Castle. Step 2, you're going to choose your entry point. I like to choose an entry point that's really close to the Dark Elixir storage and the Town Hall. That way I can get into the base. Step 3, you're going to clear those resource collectors in the gold mines and the elixir pumps. I like to use goblins in the event that they go faster than the archers. Step 4, you're going to drop those giants and archers to set the funnel and use for tanking for your archers. Step 5, you're going to drop the wall breakers and open up the first layer of compartments for your giants, followed up by a heal spell for those giants to keep them alive as they get deeper in the base. Step 7, drop that jump spell to grant access for your goblins, giants, and archers to get deeper in the base. Next, you're going to drop a rage spell for both the giants and the goblins, and then step 9, you're going to send all of your goblins into the base. Step 10 is optional. You can use a heal spell in the location of the Town Hall in the event of splash damage to try to keep your goblins and giants alive. That way the Town Hall does fall and you do get the win. Some of these steps can be changed, but you'll end the raid from here and repeat. Alright, so now that you've seen the sequence on how the events take place, that's exactly what I do every single time I raid. Now, this is an alternate army that you could use. It's 15 giants, 10 wizards, about 95 goblins, the rest wall breakers, 2 heal, 1 jump, 1 rage, and 1 poison spell. And it's really just replacing the archers from the previous comp. It's really a matter of whether you're comfortable with the archers or you like wizards, and the wizard army costs a little bit more than the archer army, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, the sequence of events happens the same exact way with this army. There's really no change. And I want you to take a look at the base itself. I'm looking for bases that are mostly compartmentalized. There's a lot of compartments throughout the base, not the ring style bases. I'll get into a replay here in a moment on what could go wrong as this one finishes up. It is a fast strategy, guys. So you can cook 2 armies, raid, go out and recook the next 2 armies, go raid 2 more times, and you can do this in about 10 hours and have about 100k Dark Elixir if you stay committed to it. So we're going to go ahead and get into what could go wrong and things that you need to be looking for when you are searching for your next base, guys. Alright, so when it comes to bases that I'm actually going to hit, I'm very selective. I like compartmentalized bases, so the ring bases I try to avoid, especially ones like this where you have the wizard towers surrounding the centralized compartment where the Dark Elixir is located, as well as a lot of mortar coverage. Goblins are extremely weak to the wizard towers, the mortars, and the giant bombs. Any of those items in the vicinity of the Dark Elixir, you might want to try to avoid the base itself unless you're really, really good at it. Now, when it comes to the ring style bases, the giants will avoid the core. They'll go around the outside of the base, and so it doesn't really work out. It's not very beneficial to you as the attacker trying to get giants to tank for your goblins in the core of a base that they're not even going to go into. Even though there's a jump there, it's a bad placement on the jump as well. I'm off by 1 tile, 1 or 2 tiles there, and so my goblins will take down the Town Hall, but they never actually make it to the Dark Elixir, and then they retarget and take on the Elixir storage. So when it comes to ring style bases, I'll highly advise to try to avoid them unless you're actually really good at the strategy and you have a lot of patience for funneling with your giants. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and finish this video up with this final replay. This replay is an example of how bad splash damage can hurt and shut this attack strategy down. The mortar cover, the wizard towers, the giant bombs will shut down your goblins. That's something that you have to pay attention to when you're selecting where you're going to come in on a base and selecting the types of bases that you're hitting. You're going to lose the first couple of raids as you practice this. If you have not already perfected this attack strategy, it's going to be hard. It's not easy right off the bat. I mean, it's an easy strategy once you get the hang of it. Once you get the hang of it, you're like, holy crap, I should have known how to do this the whole time. But anyways, you got to pay attention to where your goblins are actually targeting. I will link another video down in the description below that I made about a year ago showing targeting with the goblins. Now, as the goblins get in the core, they will get the town hall here, and they will get in on the dark elixir storage, but they're not going to get all of it. That giant bomb will take most of them out. The giants just didn't get there fast enough. I didn't wait long enough. But anyways, as this attack wraps up, yeah, I can't get any more in-depth with this attack strategy, guys. Hopefully you are able to get something out of this video. Smash that like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and thanks for watching, guys.